Hi, my name is Zara, and back in February, I decided it's time to take my new iKamper Skycamp Mini on a multiple day camping trip down in Florida. In September, while on our first cross country trip to the west, I realized that I would like to visit as many national parks as possible. And what a better way to kick off this year than with a trip to the Everglades National Park in Florida. We decided to set up camp at the Flamingo campgrounds, which was roughly 39 miles or 45 minutes away from the park entrance. So you want to make sure that you gas up from Homestead if you plan to stay overnight or for a couple of days. This is your friendly reminder to bring a can of bug spray even if it's winter in Florida. There's still a lot of bugs. After dinner, while looking at the paper handout they give you at the park entrance, we decided that we would do the Coastal Prairie Trail hike in the morning. I would just like to say that we did not read anything about the said hike beforehand and that there is no cell service at the Flamingo campgrounds. This decision to do the said hike is solely based on the proximity of our site to the trailhead. The Coastal Prairie is an out and back primitive trail that is 12 miles. The hike is relatively flat, but a long section of it is unshaded and the sun will definitely beat down your back. That being said, make sure to check with park rangers for current trail conditions as it can get quite muddy. It's also always best to come prepared with lots of water and food to make sure you're hydrated throughout. The end of the hike would reward you with a white sand beach and clear shallow waters. We just got back from attempting to do the Coastal Prairie Trail here in the Everglades, and we got so close. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong pair of shoes to hike with because I thought it would be easier than what we encountered over there. It was so muddy, and we got to the 4-mile mark. It's a 12-mile hike. When we got to the 4-mile mark, there was 4 to 5 inches water on the trail, and since I'm not wearing the right shoes, we were not able to make it, and that was just disappointing because we were so freaking close. Everglades won, John and Zara. Later that same day, we figured to not let the disappointment from the morning dampen our moods. We decided to walk around the Anhinga and Gumbo Limbo trails. Side note, these are more gentle strolls than trails and was all that we could handle at that point. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know all the names of the birds that we saw on these trails. You'll just have to see them for yourself on the video. But I can definitely say that the Everglades is a bird watcher's paradise. And let's be real. Did you even go to Florida if you didn't see any alligators?
last morning, we took our time making breakfast before heading on a day trip to the Keys, which was only an hour and a half away from where we were. The vultures and other types of birds decided to keep us company while we ate. After a hefty breakfast, we then scooted over to the Keys and found ourselves at the John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. There, we decided to go kayaking for 2 hours among the mangroves. Overnight camping is allowed at this state park, but when we checked, they were fully booked. We then ended up driving back to Miami to spend the night there before heading back to North Carolina. I hope this video inspires you to take a trip down to the Florida Everglades. Thanks for watching!